Hi everyone, and thanks for joining the latest in my monthly vlog series. I really appreciate you taking the time to check out the latest video on what's going on within the Core Solution project. I think I'll start with an update on phase 1 and then give a quick update on phase 2. So within phase 1, we are in the middle of release 3, so the third of the 12 releases that we have built into this current stage of the project. Testing is well underway for release 3, and on that note, we have fully completed our testing for release 1 and release 2. We actually executed 245 test cases within release 1 and 2, and we had an 87% success rate, which means that we found defects, which is good news. Ultimately, we want to make sure we find the things that aren't working within the system as it's being built, prioritize those elements, assess them, and make sure that they get resolved before we step into user acceptance testing just in advance of going live with phase 1. So a lot of great work done there. I'm really appreciative of all the effort that our WCB staff and QA testers put into the great testing that's been going on so far. The other thing I want to share is a little bit of we had a great opportunity over the last couple of weeks to bring some staff in from employer services to do two things. Number one, we gave them a quick tour around the location that we have here, showed them how the project is set up, all the people that we have over here, and gave a glimpse into all the work that's going on to make sure that phase 1 is a success. The second thing we were able to do was to actually give a small demonstration of the functionality that's being built. Now, of course, it isn't totally developed for WCB quite yet, because we are in the process of building out the solution itself, but Sapiens was able to join us and provide a demonstration of the product and really give a good glimpse into what the future will look like once we do go live with Core Suite. Overall, the sessions were really well attended, and the feedback that we've received was generally very positive. And we also know that over the months ahead, as we learn more, as we start to develop full end-to-end processes, we'll have future opportunities to provide another demonstration into the solution as it's been built for WCB Saskatchewan. So we're really looking forward to more opportunities there, not just with employer services staff, but any staff that are impacted by phase 1 and what phase 1 is achieving. From a phase 2 perspective, a lot of readiness work is underway and continues. We want to make sure that we are ready to step into the project later in the year when it really gets going into discovery and hit the ground running. So we want to make sure that we have our project staff ready and that we've made decisions and we know exactly what it is we're trying to achieve within phase 2. So some of those activities include things like change readiness, making sure that we are understanding people's state of mind and readiness for change, and that we're addressing that and supporting staff to step into phase 2. The second major piece of work is related to our target operating model, making sure that we gather the information, we do the analysis, and that we make decisions that really will inform what the solution will look like when we go live on day 1 for phase 2. So a lot of great work happening there. Third piece I will call out is the amount of work that we're doing to standardize our forms, our letters, our templates, our reports, to make sure that we have a single source of all of those things that goes into the system when we do begin to build it out. So a lot of really good work happening to make sure that we are ready for phase 2 when it does start later this year. And so finally, I'll just end by saying thank you all. I know that we are still in that state of flux. We don't have all of the information readily available. Rest assured, as soon as we have more, we will share more. We'll keep these lines of information sharing and communication open. And the uncertainty that maybe you're feeling right now will be addressed as we have more information. Just hang in there and we'll provide it to you as soon as we have it. And so again, I'll just finish by saying thank you for listening and watching my video this month, and I hope that you have taken some value from it. If you have any questions, feel free, of course, to reach out to myself or anybody in the project team, and we'll be able to get the information for you. So thanks again. Take care.